we're breaking down this idea of ministry. I mean, what it looks like, redefining for ourselves, because ultimately the natural progression leads us to the question, what am I here for? I mean, this is the question we've been asking forever. What have I been put on my corner of the earth to do? See, to find our ministry, a couple things have to be ingrained inside of us. We have to first remember that our lives have been divinely orchestrated by God. Everything in your life, the good, the bad, the ugly, has brought you to this very moment. Everything in your life has been for a purpose, because God wants to take it, redeem it, and use it to display His glory to the earth. A lot of us, we're often stopping, and when we're trying to find, okay, what is my ministry? We're looking outside. We're looking out to what can I go, what can I leave what I'm doing and go find. But the very things that we're trying to get rid of, God is often calling to be the center point of our ministry. And it's there, in the very things that seem to be the minute pieces of the puzzle, it is in fact what God's using to craft and mold us to change our world. See, the other thing that I think causes division in finding our ministers, we've drawn this line between the sacred parts of our lives and the secular. But see, the scriptures don't bear that out. Paul's writing to the Corinthians, and he says, whatever you do, whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do into the glory of God. What he does is he takes us to the lowest common denominator, eating and drinking. He says, these things done to the honor and glory of God are holy. So the very things that we seem as small and minute, God is using to multiply His kingdom. So if there's a takeaway, this is it. Your life isn't an accident. Okay, God has shaped you and He's molded you, and He's molded us in a way that He's molded no one else on earth. Now, I'm not saying that God won't call you to be a missionary. He may not. But it's when we're faithful in these small things that God changes and molds our character. So that when those big things come, we'll be ready. When we realize that, we'll be able to walk in the fullness that Christ has called us to.